Hey, Carl. Well, yeah, Trump has been meeting with Republicans for almost an hour now, talking about this big mega tax bill that he's trying to get passed. And we have a few more details about what those conversations were like. Trump's main message for those in the room was to get unified, get on board, and get this bill passed. He says he is tired of grandstanding, that he wants to move forward. And that included a couple specific provisions that have proven to be sticking points. SALT, those state and local caps. He basically told New York and California lawmakers that are pushing to raise them even higher to let it go, to drop it. Seems like he wants them to take that $30,000 cap that's currently in the proposal. He also had a message to fiscal hawks, specifically those who were looking for further cuts on Medicaid. Trump says that he wants to, of course, cut waste, fraud, and abuse, but he specifically told lawmakers to don't. And then he dropped an F-bomb and then said, do anything with Medicaid. So very passionate, very fiery language there. Clearly, the president was fired up heading into this meeting. Right before he entered with lawmakers, he told reporters that he, again, needed Republicans to fall in line, and even called out Congressman Thomas Massie, who, if you'll remember, has opposed a number of these major bills in the past.
Well, there goes all y'all talk about. He's taking away Medicaid. There goes that. But you know what? Y'all are still going to find a way to say he's getting rid of Medicaid. Y'all still going to find a way. Although he said it the most blunt way you could say it. Don't F around with Medicaid. Y'all still going to find a way. And it's sad to say that. It's really sad. Because he's actually doing a good job. But nope. Because it's Trump. Can't give him credit.
Listen to what Trump had to say.
I don't think Thomas Massie understands government. I think he's a grandstander, frankly. He'll probably vote. We don't even talk to him much. I think he should be voted out of office. And I just don't think he understands government. If you ask him a couple of questions, he never gives you an answer. He just says, I'm a no.
Of course, now the big question is that did Trump's effort today on the Hill make an impact? Has he gotten some who are still a no on the bill to convert to a yes? We're expecting to hear more from lawmakers as they leave the meeting, but a few who left out early told us that Trump probably did change a couple minds in there. If the president comes in and is giving a directive that he does or does not support a certain policy, it's very difficult to argue against the president on that. Speaker Mike Johnson is hoping that he can pass the bill this week. His target date was Thursday, but the real deadline is before the Memorial Day recess. Lawmakers want to get this done in the House so the Senate can do its work as well. Guys?
So obviously investors are watching very closely, and there's been more jitters around what the fiscal situation looks like. What at this point are we looking at in terms of potential deficit drags?
Sarah, that's a really great question. We're still waiting for the official estimate to come out, but a number of other groups have looked at this bill, and most of the estimates I see suggest that it's going to add a little north of $3 trillion to the deficit when all is said and done. And how Republicans will quickly counteract that is say, well, look, if we pass this tax package, that will lead to additional growth in GDP, in revenue. They also point to things like tariffs and DOGE. Of course, DOGE did not ultimately cut all that much at this point, and we'll see exactly what the outcomes are on tariffs. I think for a lot of these lawmakers, they really do want to keep the fiscal piece in mind. At the same point, they know that if they don't go ahead and extend this 2017 tax package, which cost trillions of dollars to do, then millions of Americans are going to see an increase in their taxes. And they know that that's not something they can let happen. And that's putting a lot of pressure on them to find a way to cope with the fact they will probably add trillions of dollars to the deficit.
Yeah, and a bunch of promises on top of the renewal.
Very interesting to see, man. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. Hopefully I post this video before the bill actually gets passed. Tomorrow is Thursday. I post this video, it may not have already passed. So I'm just letting y'all know if the video drops before they actually pass. I want to know if y'all think that this is going to pass or not. And if it did eventually pass, how are y'all feeling about it? Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all viewership. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on y'all way out. Next time, it's your boy Dgotsauce. Peace. Shout outs to today's sponsor, the Snacks.shop. They have a variety of snacks, and I'm telling you right now, guys, they smack. All right, this is my third bag. All right, third bag. Thank you for everything you guys sent to me from the Snacks.shop. I appreciate y'all care package. Today's sponsor, make sure you guys go check them out. They have some dope snacks, and I can't lie, man, it's busting. I'm going to get some more of these, I promise you. These are the Korean chicken, like literally. Check out their website. Go cop something, man. Let them know that Dgotsauce sent you. And thank you again to today's sponsor, the Snacks.shop.